Let's see. You've got clarity coming in for you, and that has caused a lot of spiritual growth for you as well, and has brought in a lot of peace. So you've been maybe hoping for some peace to come in, and something has come to light that has brought in, maybe you had a decision to make that brought in a lot of clarity for you, and a lot of growth for you. So reaching clarity in order to make a decision so that you can bring growth and move along your path, established um, beliefs. You've been establishing new beliefs as well, with the sense of clarity that has come in with you, and you've been finding a lot of spiritual peace. So in the past, you've got talent. You've been using a lot of your skills in order to get things done, and you've been doing a very good job. You've got beautiful music coming over here. Maybe also you've been, going back to doing things that you used to do. Maybe you used to be somebody who painted or wrote books or played music, but some old talent maybe that you've been reviving. You've been dealing with somebody who's very jealous of you, so people around you saying things about you that are really nasty behind your back, but pretending to be your friends. So you've been dealing with that kind of jealous situation as well. So going into the future, you've got some good news coming in that's going to bring in a lot of celebration and joy. You've got some sort of battle, some sort of obstacle that you're facing as well. So be aware that that could present some sort of problem with you, but you seem to be somebody that will be able to handle it. You have all the tools you need. He's got his gun in his pocket, so he'll be able to sort this particular problem on, but you need to act quickly in order to sort it. You have to be a quick draw in order to sort any kind of problems or challenge that you might receive. So you're very stressed out about the situation that you've been going through. You also want to, lay get rid of things in the past that are not serving you. So you want to end something from the past and move away from it. You want to walk away from it. With this is the Four of Swords, but this knight looks like he's not alive, so she's just paying homage to him, and then she's got a new vision for the future, and she wants to move on for that. So it looks like he might be dead, or he might be taking a rest. So you might be very stressed out from whatever's been going on, but you want to get rid of that from the past. That thing that is stressing you, want to leave it and walk away. So this might be something in your work situation that is causing a lot of problems and a lot of stress, and you want to lay that to rest and move on. And I say that because you've got the Death card coming in, and it's crossing the Page of Pentacles. So there's an old job that you're doing, or whatever job you're doing is not paying you enough money, because you can see this is part of that gnome family. They work really hard with the ground. So working very, very hard for not a lot of money, and maybe this new position that was offered to you is not going to pay you enough, and you want to cut that out. You want to move away, end that situation. You want that change to come. So you want to change jobs, it seems, at this particular moment. So in the past, you've been feeling very restricted. You've been in your wherever you are in what current situation, you've been having help, people been helping you try and get out of that situation, but you've been feeling very restricted, like you can't seem to make a move. But there has been some help that has come in to help you get out of that situation. Somebody you're working with, or has helped you break those bonds, or somebody that, if this is a family situation, then there has been help coming in to get you out of that situation. But I think it's more work, because there's a lot of pentacle cards over here. So in the last 3 months, been working very, very hard, and you've reached the top of that position. You're an expert at it. You know exactly what you're doing. You can see this person. Every single pentacle is perfectly done, and they're all identical. And you've been doing a lot of stuff with it. So all the information, everything that you learned, you've applied it, and you've been producing something beautiful, something that everybody wants, something that they admire. So you've reached the expertise level of it, and there seems to have been some sort of new job offer that came in, but it's something that's not going to be paying well, and it's going to mean that you work very hard. So you're planning on leaving that situation and walking away from it, and you've got new plans. You want to launch new things. Maybe you want to do a lot of travel, and that's been on your mind. So you want to take whatever skills you have, leave the past behind, and move forward. And you want something international. It looks like you do want to be moving with this particular job. And you want to cut out that old job. It looks like you want to cut out that old phase of your life. You've got the Death card in this Four of Pentacles. You're worried a lot about money. So you want that abundance to come in, and you're really making sure that you're not overspending. You've been thinking and planning your finances very carefully, and you want to cut out all that negativity, cut out all that old stuff that is hemorrhaging your finances, and you want to move away from it. So you are somebody who is very learned in whatever you did, or whatever work you do. You've done a lot of studying. You want to be in a position, or maybe you are in a position where you're giving out information. So that means maybe you're in a teaching position, mentoring position, some position where you are an expert in that field, and you're giving this your expertise in the form of information. So somebody that people come to ask for what to do, how you do this, and you give this information. Maybe you're that's where you earn your money in, selling this information. Some sort of expert in the field. That's what you are. So going around you, people see that you do want to change. You have got a decision to make, a new path. You are trying to reinvent yourself into something different, but you're letting go of that old post. So you are going to move away from it, and you're going to move. It looks like you're moving far away from it. So it looks like there might be some sort of travel or movement away, where you're going to do the same kind of thing as an expert in this field somewhere else. And, you are reinventing yourself, if you like. You're making that decision, and you're changing your path in life. So you're going down a different route altogether, and you want it to be a success. You want to have victory over competition, and you want to come out, above and beyond everybody else. So you have got something to do with information, truth. You've got these swords. So you've accumulated quite a bit of information, and now you want to take it and get into a position where you are, earning very well, and you are able to conquer whatever, you want to be at the top of that post. In other words, a victorious position to be in. So going into the future, it looks like you've got the 6 of Cups here, and the King of Swords, and you've got the 5 of Cups as well. So the 6 of Cups is leaving behind something old, an old established position, and moving forward into something new. So it looks like this old job that you were in, you want to leave it, cut it, and leave it behind, because it's not causing you any more growth. And you're going to the future into something that is more stable, something that is more abundant, because they're moving towards this big house over here. And it looks like you may have been offered a new post someplace else, and you are going for that. So there might be some competition that you're going to be facing, but it looks like you are going to leave the old behind and move forward. And that's going to be something that's going to provide a lot more growth in your career as well, and a lot more happiness and joy. So you've got the King of Swords over here, and, the King of Swords shows that you're dealing with, like again, I said, it's either legal information or some sort of information that you're dealing with, and you're at the top of that particular thing. You are an expert in that field. You could be like somebody who is a university lecturer, or somebody that's dealing with information. But these are cold, hard facts that you're dealing with now, and you're an expert at it. So whatever this post is being offered to you is something where you will be able to shine and be able to give out your expertise. So that's what you're heading for. That's the post you're going for. And you're really worried that it might not work out, that, you don't want to be overwhelmed in that situation. You're worried that it might be something that doesn't pan out for you. But you've got these 2 cups over here, so it looks like things will go your way. You will get what you want in this particular new post that you have. So try not to be negative about it, and leave the negativity behind, and look for the positive in it. So you may not get everything that you want out of this job, but you will definitely get a new post. And try, you might be feeling a bit out of your depth right now, but you are still going to go for it, because you do have the tools. You have everything you need. So that's what I think it is. It's like you have a, that's what I'm seeing here, that, this new post you have is going to be very, very much a leadership post, where you're putting out a lot of information, and very expertise in this particular field. And try to keep the negativity and disappointment. You don't want to be disappointed, but you will be able to sort through the situation. So try not to be too negative about anything. Look at the situation with great positivity. Excuse me. And Leo is not a negative sign usually. They are not people that think with negativity. So try not to bring that negativity into your the way you're looking at things. Just cut out the negative and move forward. So you've got 14, which is balance, Archangel Zadkiel, which says a need for balance and moderation, cooperation, compromise, wait for perfect timing. So things are coming into your arena right now. Balance is the temperance card. Just keep your emotions on even keel. Try not to go up and down. Try not to be too depressed, and try not to think about the worst case scenario. You just need to keep yourself balanced and optimistic, which is what Leos are good at doing. Because they are ruled by the sun, so they're very optimistic. They bring the light into something. Nobody likes to see a sad Leo or a depressed Leo. It's just not a nice sight. So, because you are the sun, so you need to shine like the sun. So, you've got the star, which says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long term plans on the right path. So, there's a lot of guidance coming in for you. So, you are on the right path and you are being shown the direction. So, this is Archangel Jophiel, and they are guiding you into the path you are supposed to be on. And this seems to be the right path. So you've got the Knight of Earth, which is a very slow moving knight. So hard work, slow moving, but things do move. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So you are being guided to do this work. And, even though things might seem like they're not going very fast, they are moving forward. They're not moving backwards. So cut out any kind of negative feelings, anything that is negative. You've got two, like the death card is like twice over here. So you are feeling like a bit miserable right now. So you need to stop that because you've got death on a horse here, death with a scythe over here. So it's just saying that there's so much of negativity going on. You need to cut that out. You've got it's an inevitable change. This will come, and stop worrying so much. This man looks so worried, and you need to stop worrying so much because you will be moving into the sun. You can see moving into the sun here, and all that negativity will go. There's nothing to be negative about. You are moving forward, and try not to bring in all that kind of negativity, darkness into it, because that is just not very, very Leo like. It is something that people will pick up on. Also, you are an expert in that field, and it looks like you will be leaving this old job and moving into something better where you are an expert and get a lot of recognition and the top of the rung over there. So I think that is what you will become, the King of Swords, where you're communicating a lot of this information.